let's go. This is when the YouTube VOD starts.
Yes, this is now when the YouTube VOD starts, and I am very upset with how everything has fallen apart on this stream.
What's up, people who watch YouTube instead of Twitch streams? How about you set the video's playback speed back down to ×1 instead of ×1.25, as I know all of y'all like to do. This ain't the Nightcore version. How about you pause that Ryan Laturnow video? NL can wait for you, okay? You can watch that later. Listen, you missed that German stream, you don't get to watch the VOD, but you're watching this one right now.
It feels like the game is incredibly loud today. What?
Is it loud? Music's good at least. SMT usually is good music.
That's a Jack.
Yeah, hi.
When I click on the game game disappears.
Okay.
And then when I click off, the game comes back.
I think your computer's sick.
What the fuck is going on with OBS?
I think your computer's sick. I think it might be time to...
It's not even the game capture or the window capture. It's a display capture. So why is the game disappearing?
You need to like, hey gamers, give us 2 days to completely remake the OBS setup.
I just want to stream the game.
Can you like see it? Like, can you play it?
Yes, I can. Yeah, it functions.
Okay, this is fun. Okay, we're good then. We're good then. It's functional. Listen, it's functional. That's okay.
I'm gonna cry.
No, it's okay. You're doing fine. It's stable. Listen, it could be worse. This is Ty's fault. It's literally Ty's fault. Well, I don't know. See, this is Ty's curse. Ty's like, oh, they're gonna stream without me. And like Red Panda magics are destroying everything.
Okay, let me see if I can actually settings. Where is the audio? Because I have to turn it down by like maybe 20%.
Damn, the PS2's audio system looks a little different. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's sure something.
Yeah, it's something different, all right. Oh,
that's weird.
What happened? I think your computer's haunted.
I think
we have ghosts. Okay, this seems to be running though. This is fine. This is working.
Can you hear the game and everything?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, I've been able to hear it this whole time. No problem.
Okay. I don't remember what this jackass is weak to.
Thunder? Or wind?
Well, he's dead anyway.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, that was easy.
Motherfucker.
Oh, we playing Pokemon. We got them two-step summons. Burn that thing alive, why don't you? There have been worse stream setups. Like there's been jankier stream setups, I assure you.
Oh my god! The amount so when I first went through here, it was not even that bad.
Right.
I don't know why they are like insisting on spawning so quickly.
Is this game running at like 20 million times FPS and that's impacting it or something?
No, it's running as normal.
That's good.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I went all the way around there and then okay. So it's literally just straightforward and then
last year, I want to say last October, I was doing a stream with my friend Jane. We were doing a Vampire Savior tournament over at Glizzy Wednesdays. And it was on Fightcade, as that's where the rollback is, and it was just going to be like people playing, having fun, whatnot, trying it out, because I was trying to get everyone to play it. And it was very, very difficult to get Fightcade to actually like register through OBS properly to the point that the only way we could have it work so we can manage the stream and capture the game was to set up a secondary computer with its own server running. Like,
I am going to turn the game down even more.
Is it really that loud for you?
It is so loud.
Oh my god.
I didn't even realize that it, like, this. Maybe that's why I have headaches at the end of the night.
Okay,
maybe that's just why.
To be fair, I have the Discord stream volume at like 30%, so like that would explain it. Yeah, I always keep my shit quiet.
Right as I realized that wasn't even the room I wanted to go into, that I couldn't even leave it, they already got my ass. Just...
It's fine. This is just more XP.
Yeah, these are the first enemies you encounter in the game.
Okay, well, 1 XP is still XP. Okay, like, it's still a net positive as long as you're not casting Maboofa Boo 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 or whatever. See how easy it is? You're just wiping the floor with them. Look at it.
These
See,
are
that's still
auto
progress.
attacks. They're not even like actual attacks.
Yeah, that's good enough.
It's just like...
It's working. You're doing fine. Can we do pop-out chat on Twitch so I can use chat?
These Pokemon make the worst sounds. By the way, you know where to go, right? No, Ozzy. Because the game is like, oh yeah, he's on the other side of town. And I'm like, looking around, and I'm like, well...
There's like 3 other sides of town. But...
I might as well go through here.
Oh, hey, big bird. Oh, that took 2 attacks, see?
Door won't open. Someone or something. Why? Really?
I don't
Well, I guess I must be going the right way.
I don't remember anything about this game. I doubt I even made it this far when I tried to play this SMT. I don't think I've ever beaten an SMT game, although I've tried most of them at some point. I always get past like the first or second boss, and I'm like, oh, that was cool. I'll probably play more of that next week. I'm gonna take a small break, and then I never ever touch it again.
Oh my god. Which SMT was it?
Multiple. I've done it with multiple.
Oh, wow.
I think even with SMT 5, which was the gift for me, I like picked it up and was like, oh, let me do this. And then I got right before like the Hydra fight, and I was like, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. And then, I don't know, I did something else the day after, and that was what I did that day. And then I just didn't play SMT again for a minute. Like, if I were to actually somehow force Ty to play Persona 4, they'd be like, yeah, so this is the one Persona game I've beaten.
Literally,
really?
one of you was hitting a bong for a second.
We're all hitting the bong here. That like dog monkey thing. Never mind, you just kill it. It's attacking wildlife here.
It's like a weird cat body, but it has a lady's face on it.
It's just a weird monkey thing.
This belonged to Harley, but he was defeated. The new leader inherits the possessions of the old. Obtained a...
Yo, Blue Kiwi and Doom.
Oh! Alright, well that opens up that location in Muladhara that I can't do yet, because I will get fucked.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that Aaron Hansen put out like the pilot of his own little cartoon show?
No, I don't keep up with him.
Neither do I, but I keep up with some of the artists who he somehow tricked into working on it.
Oh boy.
So like, I keep seeing trailers and clips. There was like one clip I saw of the pilot where I just heard like 5 different characters, all voiced by Aaron Hansen. It's like, okay, is like everyone in this show just him? I don't want to watch that. Why would I want to watch that? Apparently, it took years for them to make it. Cool. Why did it take so long, Aaron? Did he not help with animation? He used to do that, right? Didn't he? Wasn't that a thing he did for a hot minute there? Didn't he animate?
I don't recall.
I don't know. That was so long ago. I don't know if he ever. I think he might have animated the Game Grumps intro. I don't know. I don't know the last thing he actually animated. Aaron Hansen should never speak again. Yeah. Let's say you move forward in the stream, by the way.
Oh, that walled off area. God fucking damn it. That's all the way back there.
You have a key now, though. Can you open it? You got the blue key for blue thing.
That's like... Alright. It's all the way back. God damn it. Alright, I guess for these guys I just need to like hit them with the ice.
Oh, we blasted them.
Because I don't want to waste any more time on these low-level scrubs.
We're all low-level scrubs deep down.
I used to like Game Grumps, but like, man, I used to like Rooster Teeth too.
Aaron used to be Newgrounds guy. Yeah, that's how I first found out about Game Grumps, was I regularly watched Aaron Hansen's stuff. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this on Tyler's stream before, but back in like middle school, I was given a Newgrounds shirt for Christmas, and I wore it to school one day. And one kid recognized it, was like, oh, you're like Newgrounds? And me being like a 12-year-old habitual liar was like, yeah, I'm Ego Raptor. And I tried to like convince this one kid I was Ego Raptor, and I had him going for like 30 minutes. Aaron eventually put him grading on you after years of Game Grumps. Years? My goodness. I watched Game Grumps for a while there. I think there was a year or two where I would watch them and be like, oh, those boys. I remember like when Danny left, or not when Danny left, when John left and Danny replaced them. And I watched it for a little bit longer, and then I was like, well, I don't like these guys actually. I'm done. Everyone else, John, Danny, Ross, Barry, all liked. Oh yeah, I was like Barry. I watch his stream sometimes. But so you love Game Grumps, but like they racist. You love them because they were racist. That's when they made jokes like racist basis and sad Hoshi. Aaron, you stopped liking Susie was always mid. Yeah, your wife's kind of mid, just saying.
I tried to watch Susie's stuff, but it was always just like the most boring, bland. Like, she wasn't an interesting person.
Are you saying that because she's a woman? Is that what you're doing, Sveri? Do you hate women,
Oh,
Sveri?
wow.
Sveri?
I the
Sveri,
woman,
my
hate
lady
other
friend,
women. Oh,
Sveri.
man.
Yeah. Dang, real pick me over here, Sveri. No, Susie was like nice, I guess. My favorite bit with Susie was when like Ross and Barry were doing the Pokemon art game or something, and then it would pretend that she was like really mean. It would steal credit and shit like that. Ross's impression of her was funny. I remember that episode. But then I also remember like a stream Aaron did where he was doing art, and Susie came in to tell a story about how when they went to go meet one of his like black friends, they just said the N-word over and over, getting the card to get out of his system. Like Aaron did that. But when Susie told the story, she just said the N-word on stream like 4 times.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can like find clips of it on YouTube still. It's there. Like if you search,
that's right.
I'm pretty sure if you search Game Grumps N-word compilation, it's included in it. That video is like 8 minutes long, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Does it start with John?
Oh yeah, it starts. I think it. I don't think it starts. I put a hole in that, but it starts with some John stuff. Yeah. Game Grumps is still on. How? Well, they've managed to like adjust
It's
over
the
the years
same
how they do
reason-
content.
It's the
They
same
don't-
reason PewDiePie is still somehow around despite all of the shenanigans he pulled.
It's baffling that Game Grumps stopped doing like proper Let's Play numbers for videos and like categorizing them so it's easy to follow along. They just do like reaction clickbait type thumbnails and titles now. That's my cat meowing, sorry.
Aw.
And you don't, you know, she's an attention whore. Lisa, I pet her earlier today, but she wants more. She just cries when she
God,
doesn't get attention.
Rosie is the same way. Rosie just demands attention.
How have you not shown me your cat yet? I haven't shown you mine either. I'll DM it to you after the stream, but put Lisa on. No, Daniel, you know that if I were to hold Lisa up to the mic, she wouldn't say anything. You've known me for years, Daniel. You know that Lisa doesn't actually speak when she gets what she wants. She just sits there and purrs.
Here is Duchess. I should have
shit.
Rosie somewhere around here.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Sorry, stream. You don't get to see these cat images. Is that Rosie there?
Rose, that is Rosie on the bottom.
See, Lisa actually looks like Rosie, but Lisa has like a big like orange spot on her forehead, so we consider calling her Pumpkin. Here, let me find pictures of her. I have two cats as well. They are both rescues because I believe in rescuing animals. Lisa, oh my god, Lisa is so whiny and manipulative, and she's so dumb about it too. Like I'll exit my room and I'll pet her for like 10 minutes, and then I'll go like cook dinner or something, and then she'll try to get me to pet her while I'm cooking, and I'm not gonna do that. So then she'll like walk down the hallway and meow at my bedroom as if I'm in there, so I'll come out and pet her when I'm clearly like in eye shot, in earshot, like she can see and hear me in the kitchen, but she's still crying for me to come and pet her. Like, I'm right, what are you doing? I swear if she like understood the English language, she would threaten to like lick an outlet if I don't pet her or something.
Oh, your
like
cats
she would be
adorable.
manipulative. Yeah, no, Lisa's
I
Lisa's
love
nice,
the
she's
green
friendly.
eyes.
Yeah, no, Lisa's got them big greenies. I think Ripley's are green as well, frankly, but she's very shy. She's also massive. God, she's huge. It's mostly muscle though. She works out, I promise. It's mostly muscle. These two used to fight all the time. They still don't really like each other, but that's what happens, I guess.
I like that Ozzy is making me the new Paige. See, you know Sveri's a real woman because she hates other women. That's the Galaxy Brain Epiphany.
You're just becoming Paige, literally. What's your stance on mustard?
It's pretty good, but like
okay. Yeah, you gonna like drink it? Like
nah.
Okay, well, so you can't be.
I'll drink sriracha though.
Okay, see, you're alternative Page now. You're like, you're the alt universe Page.
Sriracha or barbecue are both pretty good.
You're like the Shadow the Hedgehog, the Page's Sonic right now is what it is. That's how you're doing it.
Paige is only partially a furry. I gone whole ass in.
Again. It's an alternative. You were like made in a lab to combat her. You're gonna fight for Pat's affection.
No.
This is the plot. Yeah.
I
thought it was
don't.
so funny that those two got married in secret. Like that's insane.
That is like that was one of my favorite reveals, and Min's reaction is like, oh, whatever, like fucking. All right, like of course Pat did that. Like he keeps doing that.
It checks out, frankly. Wooly looks so like distraught at the news, like heartbroken.
Wooly just like gets multiple things dumped on him at once. Yeah. And my favorite part of that podcast was when Pat mentioned, oh yeah, we stopped by your house and took Zangief on the lawn to use the bathroom. Like right before Pat finally went on his way, just literally takes a piss on Willie's lawn via Zangief.
Thank you, Zangief.
Ah. God, I love those people.
I hope that you're
Willie sometimes gets on my nerves, but
Hey everybody, welcome to Sveri Sage Advice, where we talk about other streams and podcasts. This is our gimmick, if you couldn't tell. Well, what about gameplay? No, we just have like a still in the background. Like we're just standing in
it's
place
not completely still. There's rain.
Oh yeah, no, this could be a looping GIF for all they know. Like, like this is all a ruse. You've been pranked. What's up, Gail? How you doing? Did you ever
Everyone
watch...
is mentioning how they're like, oh yeah, of course, all the rain in town goes to this one specific spot and it flows underground. And
That's
it's like,
cool.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, that's a
it's going to go somewhere.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Gale on YouTube?
Gale?
Yeah, that show from Chris Fleming.
No, I have no idea what that is.
Do you not know who Chris Fleming is?
No.
Oh my goodness. Chris Fleming's like a comedian of sorts, I guess, who's done a few live shows and directing things. Was in an episode of that Adventure Time, like, episodic spinoff HBO did.
Yeah,
Gale
Super
was
Best Friends Play was super better than Game Grumps.
Oh, for sure, but we're talking about Gale right now. We'll get back to those white boys later.
Sorry, Robotoken.
Sorry. No, Gale was like a funny comedy thing. Chris Fleming like pretending to be like this like super strong, like middle-aged woman. Like, I guess like playing a Karen type before that became the internet's favorite joke, right? It was very neurotic and wild at times. Gale was pretty funny for a bit, but Chris Fleming's work outside of it was better. You can find like their comedy stuff, like their live show Show Pig was a good one. You can just find on their YouTube. They do a lot of songs and whatnot. I don't know. Chris Fleming's cool.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if I take you?
Okay, me.
Put your audio on this.
Okay.
And
Okay. I don't know what you're doing. You're like pulling levers and typing in secret codes over here. I'm like sitting in a waiting room.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Speak again.
Hello, hi.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Speak one more time.
Yeah?
Hey, okay, that one looks nicer.
What?
I'll take that.
What?
All right. And then.
What's happening even? Anyway, well, Wolf's Fairy's doing that, I guess. Yeah, Super Best Friends Play was much better than Game Grumps. Oh? What are you screaming about? Jesus, you scared me. Not really, but I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling too deadpan. I have to pretend I'm scared, I guess. What's up? What happened?
I accidentally put the OBS screen on the main screen, and then I just got like eternal mirror image.
Oh no.
And it freaked me out for a second because I thought I broke the computer.
This has been... See, so last time I was here, it was like, you said it was the best stream ever. Now it's the worst. Now it's just
the worst because now everything is breaking.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I don't, because like, the previous stream was it was the best stream ever, and then now this one is like the worst, and I don't know why. It's all Ty's fault. He needed to be here.
It's literally Ty's fault.
It clearly is.
Tyler, what the fuck?
We are Lupa's attendants. Allow us to be admitted into the presence of the Embryon's leader. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
This is official visit from the wolves. Treat us with respect.
No.
We have met once before, but allow me to introduce myself formally. I am Lupa, leader of the Wolves.
Clever.
I'm sorry for my previous discourtesy. I should have known you are a reasonable man. I
Okay.
trust you will forgive me. Oh, so if I was a jackass, this dude probably wouldn't work with me, huh?
Yeah, probably. SMT does a good job about that, about having your like interactions
your
mean
business.
something.
Will the Embryon assist us to defeat Varen?
Under what
Sure.
conditions?
Your leader will receive my head.
What?
In exchange, I ask you to treat my men fairly.
Okay.
Gale!
What
What is the
assurance do
point
we
of that,
have
Gale?
you are not here on Varen's behalf?
I like that he just had the blade right there.
I vow upon my honor.
Honor. What is this
Honor.
honor you speak of?
I see it within you as well.
I do
Okay.
not comprehend. How does one see such a thing?
I can see it in your eyes.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh, that's weird.
Honor
Eyes go back
unlocked.
to gray?
We've unlocked honor vision. Samsara tunnels. Get it? Like Samsara, like we have to escape it, or else we're stuck in the vicious cycle of birth and death.
Oh, is that what... Okay, I don't know what any of these names actually mean.
Huge fan of SMT
Varen has referred
discovers
to
Buddhism for the first time.
Supposedly.
What? What's going on?
This
What's
is actually my first introduction to Buddhism.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say there's like a 100-hour crash course lecture you need to play SMT, but like, there are some core tenets of Christianity
even
and
know anything
Buddhism one
about
should
herself.
ideally
How
understand.
could she have such power?
Can you honestly say you know yourself?
What?
I've had several dreams about a child lately. In these dreams, he calls me Father.
Ozzy,
Okay.
please.
I feel as if I have something to tell the child. But perhaps someone
A
else
big
will
reminder from Ozzy.
in my absence.
Save states are now allowed. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're entering the hard part.
That is illogical.
Oh, dear.
I do not
I
understand.
mean, escaping
Why
Samsara
do you
is
not just
hard.
tell
That
them
makes
yourself?
sense.
Have you ever seen a child here in the junkyard? You're beginning to understand. Why must we continue to fight this war? For what purpose does this world exist? Why have we developed identities? Once Varen is defeated, it is then that you will discover the truth.
I have a feeling that I know what the truth is. Just
what's
based on the
true?
name of the game alone.
Hmm. It's kind of crazy how that works out sometimes. That the title of the game reflects the plot.
Did you find them? Search down that way! So they found this place too. Up ahead is an entrance to their base.
Oh, yeah, and your
Go and
lip
kill
sync
Baron.
is off.
I think it's always been off.
I'll buy you some time.
Against all those guys? Ha! Now I know you crazy.
I was the leader
Just
of my
randomly
tribe.
that accent. I
You are
don't
the
get
ones
it.
in danger.
Yeah, no, cool.
They never
voice.
do that again,
Cool.
as far as I'm
I
aware.
yeah, I wonder why they don't. I wonder why they didn't do that
I
accent
wonder
anymore.
why.
He did that? All by himself?
He's become unstoppable somehow. You cannot defeat him alone. In fact,
You cannot defeat him
her
alone.
power may be the only way.
Samsara tunnels are stupidly stingy with save points.
I don't know why. Dying after boss here's the cause Strident to drop
As promised.
DDS and maybe other SMT as a whole. That's fair.
Lupa,
I would also get annoyed at all lack of save
there is
points.
someone I must meet as well. Let us go to Nirvana together.
Oh hell yeah.
In
Dude, I
order
love
to
Nirvana.
rule over the tribes, you must defeat their leaders. Will the temple make an exception?
If not, we will destroy the temple.
So be it.
Oh, just straight up Cerberus.
Dope.
Cool.
Have you seen those like TikToks of like kids or teenagers rather walking around their high school asking other students what music they're listening to? And then they'll say like Something in the Way from Batman. Have you seen that shit?
No. Partially because I'm not on TikTok, but like I haven't even seen that on Twitter either.
I think I said this exact thing on Tyler's stream, but it still makes me mad. I'm not on TikTok either, but I do watch like the YouTube short feed because I don't know, it's just free content and I get addicted and I'm in bed like 3 hours watching it and it's all like Family Guy clips and just random TikTok trending shit. And seeing all these high schoolers just not know what Nirvana is makes me feel old.
Man, it almost makes me feel old just by existing at work and knowing more about the video game industry than literally anyone I have ever met. And like so one coworker is rather new to video games and he was getting super hyped for that Gotham Knights game.
Oh
And
boy.
I'm just like, "Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that." And he's like, "Why? What's wrong? Why?" And
Why,
I
what's wrong?
explained to him how I knew things would possibly be wrong with the game, and he didn't believe me until the game actually came out. And then he just... I've never seen someone so disappointed and defeated.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that your Batman games where you mash the triangle button got turned into one of the new Assassin's Creed games where you mash the triangle button, but you also have to like worry about numbers.
It's so
some
difficult
reason.
being the coolest and smartest person at your workplace.
It is literally so hard to be the coolest and smartest person at your workplace. This is just gonna be a sewer level, huh? Let's go. Shout out to Civi11. That guy sure makes videos. What's up, Gale?
Humans have a premature form during development, roughly between 4 and 15 years of age. Can you
Kinda
remember
weird
the term
place
for
to-
this? It's a child.
Kind of weird place to cut that off at 15. Hey, what's up with that? Hey.
Because in a lot of countries, 16 is usually the age of consent where you actually can enter into marriage. So
Yeah, no,
I
I know.
assume that's why he cut it off there, because in those countries it's like, well, you're an adult, and it's like,
No,
well, not really, according to
they're on some freak
us.
shit. They're on some freak
So
shit. If your age still ends with teen, then you're still a teen. I'm sorry.
yeah, you're still a teen.
sorry.
You're still a kid.
Yeah, sorry.
Like hell, even if you're like 20, I still think you're still a kid. Because like you haven't like been out in the world enough to be an adult quite yet. Only now do I actually really consider myself an adult after having lived out by myself for multiple years, like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I can actually consider myself an adult.
That's fair. I don't really know when there's like a proper like cutting point. Like I'm still at home, but I've definitely had to make sacrifices to like make sure I'm doing okay. Like This is a weird topic so to get into. We were shitting on Game Grumps earlier. Wow. I don't know. I think that there are various layers of being an adult. I would not say 16 is an adult. That is way no.
Yeah.
This ain't the Dark Ages. Like what?
Yeah, die at 24 because of the plague.
Playing like Pentiment and seeing characters say, "Hey, she's like 14 now. She has a kid." It's like, huh?
Oh, that's gotta be weird.
Adults are just children who can do more damage. Children can do a lot of damage. You are underestimating the DPS of children.
Like that child who walked right on stage.
Yeah,
Game Awards.
At the Game Awards, that's damage right there.
That's real damage.
You ever meet a baby and try to shake its hand? It will do as much damage to you as it possibly can.
Just grip that finger real tight.
They love squeezing that finger real tight. If a baby could break a bone, it would do so. No remorse.
That's
They don't
correct,
care.
child. Why didn't we notice this before? Lupa was right. There are only fully adult humans here. His words may lead us to the truth. Come on, we need to hurry.
So you know, okay, you don't know what Samsara is then. Like mentioning earlier, so you don't know about this concept in Buddhism.
No, there's a lot of... So I know that Muladhara is the root chakra, which is fitting because Muladhara is your home.
Yes.
It's where your roots come from.
Samsara is basically like the physical realm in a sense of the cycle of birth and rebirth, right? As we try to we need to give up all sense of material desire and need and move on to nirvana effectively, right? That's what it is to my understanding. It's like, hey, we got to give up all desire. So I've escaped Samsara. I don't desire anything for Christmas this season. I'm good. I'm ready. But other people, lesser people, some might even in chat have not escaped Samsara. It's really embarrassing to meet someone you can tell they haven't escaped Samsara. It's like, look at this nerd. Oh, you still have physical wants, huh? Yeah, I bet.
I would like my bills to be paid.
Yeah, well, that's different.
I also would like maybe clothing that will benefit me as I am transitioning as gifts, because boy, are bras expensive.
They're so expensive.
Like, what the fuck?
I escaped Samsara because I love soup too much. Well, there's a difference between like the physical needs we have for the body and then the needs such as like seeking acceptance from others. I mean, that's different. You just gotta like reach that proper hermit status.
I got to see a glimpse into my future where the size, I actually had to consult with my mom about it, but we both settled on we think that F cups would be suitable for my build, and then I looked at how expensive that would be, and it's like almost always $40 to $60 for like a proper bra for that, for my kind of build. Just like, why would you do this?
It's expensive material to have like that good quality and support. It's a shame that you need to pay so much for it. It's unfortunate.
Like at least I have my mom, and she'll be able to like get me good deals on stuff that I want. But like at the same time, it's like, I'm not ready for my life to become so expensive ever. But that's just because of the job that I have now.
Good job, like humble bragging about future F cups on stream, by the way. Like very natural way to work that into it.
You know what? I didn't think of it that way.
Chat's gonna love that. No, chat's just counting down the days for like live cam streams now. Good job.
Yeah, great, wonderful.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. A year from now, people will say, "Hey, when's the model getting updated?" Hey.
Well, That is actually, so I have been working on a 3D
Pink
model.
text?
Yeah,
Hold on,
pink text.
No, I know what pink text is, but I don't think it's the same when you're talking about bras. There's no like dude equivalent for bras. You're not gonna have like Gillette brand men bra that costs like $20 and is just as good as like Victoria's Secret bra. That's not like what a pink text is.
Flat tomboy stay winning. Fuck you, Ozzy.
So true though. So fucking true.
God damn it.
So I'm sure you've noticed now that having a co-host means you make significantly less progress in any game you ever play. This is
I
the
have
price that has to be
noticed.
paid. Yeah, this is the price that's paid.
Give me 1 second. I actually gotta go use the bathroom real quick, and I will be right
Okay.
back.
All right, have fun with that. No,
entertain
just
the
chit
chat, I
chat.
guess.
Yeah, I can do that. How we doing, chat? So today was supposed to be an art stream over at Ty's, but Ty got back from work and was very stupid tired and was not able to play video game for your entertainment. So I'm here. I wasn't even going to be on Ty's stream like the whole time, really. But I guess I'll be here for most of today. Pink text applies to anything considered a woman's product. I always thought when someone said pink text, I'm saying this because I would recognize if I'm wrong. That's fair, yeah. I thought with pink text is they meant more like, hey, here's a men's razor. It costs $10. Here's the woman's razor. It's the exact same material, build, and everything. Maybe a different color and packaging. It's $14. Like when pink text, they meant the arbitrary difference made between something marketed for men and marketed for women when they're the exact same thing. I always thought that's what they meant by pink text. I didn't think it encroached on the whole, just like everything made exclusively for women is pricey. Because I mean, obviously that is true as well. Like bras are pricey, pads are pricey, 100 Gex merchandise is pricey, Markiplier merch is pricey, stuff like that. Yeah, I always thought that's just what the term pink tax meant, because that makes sense with the nomenclature. Like it's a little extra paid for the same thing just because it's pink.
All right,
It's just
I'm
unfortunate,
back.
really. Yeah,
And
ultimately,
I
the
wa-
way to move forward is the destruction of capitalism. Like that's just what we need to do. Welcome back.
All I
Sveri.
could think of the entire time as I'm like hearing this is donut, is too feminine. We got to call it something more manly, like bro nut.
Yeah, we gotta have a bro nut. Let's be real. Gamer tax. Listen, if you want this in green and black glowing LEDs, that's an extra 20% surcharge. Pink tax kind of a dumb name for it, TBH. Right. We should call it like institutionalized sexism or something.
Oh,
That'd be
was
a
it
good
called
idea.
Dude Nuts?
Dude nuts. Yeah, I've seen those before. The less tasty version
Oh
of
my
truck
god.
nut.
Ah, god damn it. Why did I do that?
You ever see those like what bro wipes, man wipes? They're just like
Yeah.
normal wet wipes. Insane. Wait, you heard all that? Did you wear your headphones to the restroom?
No.
There. You gotta wash those. I never do that when I go up to get water. I never do that.
I'm reluctant to take the headphones off because it gets caught in my hair and then it sometimes rips the hair off.
Oh no, that's not
And he
good.
didn't leave the mic on. I am not gonna pull a Pat.
Don't leave the mic on. I have like been in Discord calls with people who would go to the restroom with the mic on so we could hear them piss, and I always like lose respect when they do that. I always do, because it's like, you know better. Yo, Mothman, what's up?
And I know how to get him. I learned his weakness in this game.
Mazionga. Kulimpa. Yo, he missed. What an idiot.
Get
Rossi.
fucked.
Get fucked. The enemy's
Ooh.
frightened. Go ahead.
Oh, you still don't have, god damn it. Well, I
Bonding
can
moment.
just hit him with Mazanma.
Mazonma. I don't think I want to bond with people over hearing them piss, though. Like, I can bond with them through lots of ways. Like, bonding doesn't have to be through PP. You can bond through folks by, like, sharing experiences together, and those experiences do not have to be bathroom-oriented. Surprising, I know.
I'm trying to... I think every single time I'm like, okay, so I have to know what in particular drew you to my, like, check out my VODs, actually.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you would hang out in, like, Ty's chat on the regular, and, I was like, oh, I should probably, like, actually see him stream sometime, because I know they stream. Like, I would see in, like, the Discord thing, oh, Sveri's streaming, let me go look at that. And it'd be like, okay, not a whole lot of people pop in the chat, they're playing FF, that's fun. And then I see you have, like, your VOD channel, like, oh, let me go click this link and check that out as well. And oh, okay, Sveri's playing through a couple of games right now. This is kind of fun. I mean, and I would watch a little bit to see, like, what the vibe is for those games, I guess. And I thought, oh, Sveri's chill. All right.
Cool.
Growing up on the internet, I've developed one of the worst possible habits someone can have, I think, which is I see a link or I see, like, a button and it leads somewhere. If I think it's safe, I'll probably click it to check it out. That's why I read so many webcomics as a kid, because they would have, like, Hiveworks and websites like that where it's, check out all these other webcomics. And I'm like, okay, I'll read all these too. Like, I did that. I still do that on, like, Tumblr even. It's like, I reblog something from someone, and if their URL sticks out to me, I'll like, I'll go check out this blog, and then I'll just go down a rabbit hole for, like, an hour or two just reading posts.
I had to, like, actually turn down the game one more time because I'm like, how are you so loud again?
This game is too loud. I had to play a nice quiet game, like rhythm heavy.
God damn it.
Get shielded. Get executed. Wow, that was a lot of damage, huh?
I'm so glad that didn't hit. Okay. If that doesn't work and that doesn't work, do you hate? Okay, you don't hate that. I can't use that on them. Mamuto sucks. I don't know why I still have Mamuto. Fix him up. And let's see if,
Is even, like, institutionalized sexism just smart capitalism? Well, capitalism benefits itself to maintain these, like, destructive forces, as it does reinforce the physical desire for these products, right? Like, it's an Ouroboros type situation. We're told that women have to be treated a certain way, act a certain way, and then we sell them the products for it, and we make them expensive because we know they'll value them, and then over time, as this is maintained, it just keeps on supporting itself. Like, how many people will actually, like, tell women they need to dress or smell a certain way to their face now? Like, teachers and kids will do it at times, adults usually don't, but at that point, it's already so ingrained from years of marketing that it's like, they'll just keep doing it. Again, you gotta destroy capitalism to move forward as a people. I'm telling you. We won't escape samsara collectively until... This is what, like, Evangelion's about, actually. If you really think about it. These guys do a lot of damage, huh?
so Mahama and Hama deal half of all your health.
Okay, yeah.
And then they'll deal half of that health, half of that health.
So
half,
it's just,
and
it
so on.
seems like a lot, because it's just hitting you for halvesies.
Yeah. And I can't hit him with electricity, can't hit him with force. So I'm like, I'm fairly limited in what I can do, and I'm just like, god damn. Ah, crit!
Oh, hell yeah, we love these.
Also, to be fair, please shower and use decent deodorant. Don't be a Smash player.
Oh yeah, no. Like, we should all shower and use deodorant, but, like, you know, you don't have to be a crust punk to destroy capitalism.
Wonder who killed that dude.
I like smelling the dead.
Who are you? Mizuchi.
Dragon Mizuchi. I think this guy's weak to lightning.
I think they're all weak to light. Let me check.
No,
Nope.
he's normal.
Those two are.
Okay.
And I can now eat that dude.
Let's go blue mage.
Let's try to Muhammad him.
We all transing our gender. I win.
Hey.
Hey, hold on now. That missed.
Eat.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
hungry.
And now we can Mazianga one more time.
One final Mazionga. Last in Manta Rays. Burn. What's your usual approach to like leveling up in RPGs? Do you just like keep playing as it pushes you, or do you like to grind a lot?
I am just realizing how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be to navigate this whole fucking labyrinth.
Yeah.
Because every single...
Tunnel looks the same. Oh, hey, loot.
No. Every tunnel has two paths, and you can't reach the other one.
Yeah, everything's just gonna look the same. It's like it's a sewer, and they're all built this way in real life. Isn't that awesome?
So I would have to go all the... I see why Strident quit. I see why Strident quit.
Hey everybody, see you next week for the Paper Mario playthrough.
It's as if you're in some kind of sewer. Shush.
Literally sewer though. Like you see these guys in sewers all the time. Oh, whoa!
What the fuck?
I'm resistant to that. Good fun.
You're not in SMT4, you bitch!
Well, this ain't SMT4, is it, bitch? Oh, nice try. You're doing suboptimal amounts of damage. Oh,
What the fuck?
revert. That did something.
You could just do that, you
You're normal
fucker?
now. You're normal now. Get owned. Oh no! You shot me in my eyeball.
Didn't quite work out for them, did it?
Oh no, they have gun weaponry. Oh no! Oh snap.
So they're not weak to anything, huh?
Your magic is nothing. You're not using death magic. Ho ho ho. I sure hope they don't shoot me with violent weapons. I sure hope they don't devour me. I still have like 70 health left, you know. Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Blood curse. You've all been cursed. Oh, fuck.
There we go.
Pain.
Alright.
Always funny in JRPGs you just have guns.
When do I get... Okay. You are so far away from getting that. I'm...
Kill Starmie. Starmie's a good Pokemon. I've been seeing a lot of people posting about Pokemon lately. It's a bit excessive, I think. I don't get the hype. Did, like a new game come out or something?
Scarlet and Violet came out and I'm just like looking at it going, yep, that's a Pokemon. Oh, it's apparently the best Pokemon? Oh, wow.
It's
wish
the
I could
glitchiest
care.
one? Oh.
Apparently it's like the best one so far, but the problem is that it's so clearly rushed.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, wow, that sucks. It's almost like they should have more than a year to develop a game, huh?
I liked Sun and Moon. I could not care about Sword and Shield. I didn't care. I didn't get Arceus or whatever it was called. Origins, the Isekai one. I didn't play that shit. Get worse stuff to care anymore. See, if you're not buying Pokemon, Danny, then the company's failed. The Game Freak needs to like retire at this point.
I stopped getting Pokemon after Black and White 1, and then I was told afterward that Black and White 2 was apparently the best in the series at that point. And it's like, wow, I wish I knew that,
Yeah, Black and
but
White's
that's
great.
too bad.
Hey, you've reverted, it seems.
Oh, I got ambushed.
Yeah. Damn. Ho ho ho, I still have 100 health left. Get exploded, everyone. Whoa.
Should be, there we go.
Damn.
And you can transform.
Shwa. Shoo.
I like that pose actually as he transforms,
Yeah,
that just
the little
holding his
snap.
arms out like that. I'm like, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
fine.
pretty good.
Yeah, we'll forgive your racist accent for now. Whoa.
God damn.
Crits with this, yeah. It's like it's almost like they have a giant eye that you're just shooting. Almost like they have like the biggest weak spot known to gaming history. Every video game series has
there
eyes
we
be a
go.
weak spot.
I could probably show you why his pistol hits so hard. Hang on. Because I got him... Iron Shot, which is 80 power.
You think it
Compared
hits?
to-
I think it hits hard because it's a gun. It just hit hard in general. Like historically, guns are known to hit very hard.
Some of the other ammo doesn't like hit very hard. Strangely enough. Fuck you. You bastards. Alright. I'm gonna need you to transform. Pass. Transform. Okay. Then I need you to pass. Except I just realized you didn't transform. So I can't actually, and I don't have, oh no. Wait, do I have? I will not use that just yet.
No, we hold on to it.
Wait, does the handgun hit harder than Cielo's Uzi? I don't know.
It's just, well, Uzis shoot tiny bullets, and pistols shoot slightly larger bullets, so...
Dumbass!
Get owned. Get owned. I do like Mothman.
Oh shit! I was wanting to eat them. God damn
You
it!
should always eat your enemies before you blow them up.
Damn it! Damn it! I didn't realize their health was that low. Fuck me, I guess. All right, we can get rid of that finally. We have Zionga, Bolt Flare, Hama. Okay, so you literally only have all that shit. Okay. Alright, because I'm trying to turn him into a really useful healer at the... God fucking damn it, I should have healed.
I think you should like always heal, like before you enter a fight.
I should have. But I'm a dumb bitch. Oh, eat him!
Eat him up.
Apparently, Cielo's accent was to express, quote unquote, express the character's easygoing and friendly personality.
Why did they make it racist though? My friends want me to go visit them at work. Yeah, but why at work? I'll go to work.
You missing SMT's Forest Red Health Indicator? I've forgotten entirely about it, actually. Oh, y'all got wrecked, huh? The fuck is that? I have never seen that before. Do I now have the ability to see what you do? You're weak to fire. I wish I used this on somebody else who didn't have fire. God damn it.
Get on. Not my work, different workplace. Well, I mean, go visit your friend at their job, sure, but like, bring them like a sandwich or something.
Ah, shit. Eat him. No, Cielo, you fuck.
Cielo, you coward. Gonna bring her coffee and a
Did I
sandwich.
not forget?
Oh.
I forgot to, I'm dumb.
Gotta bring it back in, huh?
I should have Gale here, then Cielo there. I'll be honest.
No love for Agilla and Heat.
Oh, he can fuck off.
Okay, bet. Easy. Yeah, that explains that.
That's how I feel about him. Argila's cool though.
There's just so much gray in early SMT games, right? Like, it's just a lot of gray. I think that might be part of why Persona took off more, is just brighter colors grab attention more. And I guess simpler stories do too. There's a whole lot less going on. Like, there's no required reading to get Persona.
I'm
very tropey.
More of an asshole about it, and I just literally say it's because it allows people to date
high schoolers.
Date high schoolers.
Well, when you yourself are in high school, that's fine, I think, right? Like, I was a freshman when I played Persona 4, and I had a nice time, and I was like, this is cool. I like Kanji as a character. Chie is fun. Oh, that twist villain sure was interesting. I sure hope nobody memes him so hard everybody knows it forever now. Teddy wasn't that bad. Now that I'm older, I've changed some of those opinions, and now I have much less interest in actually replaying the games, obviously. When are we gonna get a Persona game where everyone's in their 30s? I want to play a salary man in Persona.
We had one. It was called Persona 2.
I know, and that one was dope. We should have more of that.
It's just a shame that everyone doesn't feel that way about Persona 2. Even Atlas is like, Wow, nobody likes
There's Luke left her
nobody
alone.
likes it.
As I've gotten older and I've reached the age of some game protagonists and I'm older than other ones, I'm starting to want, hey, can I play a game with like someone who's like 30, please? Can y'all confirm that Dante Devil May Cry is balding a little bit for me? Can you give him a little spot in Team C6? Just a little one.
Fuck. I tried.
I think it's less specific thing high schoolers just being pandered to by having everyone praise and want to date you. Well, that's that's just
I just say
realistic. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just said the more cynical version of it, Ozzy.
What do you mean? Do y'all not have everyone praise you and want to date you? That's like normal. What do you mean? It's completely normal. What are you talking about? The method problem to legally play Persona 1 through 3. That is a bit of an issue, yeah.
And because Atlas doesn't want to help port those, it's going to continue to be the way that it is.
Well, porting games is expensive, and you just said yourself they don't think anyone likes Persona 1 and 2. I mean, Persona 2 had Hitler in it. That's weird. That's weird. He was literally just there. They tried to censor him in like the PSP version, and but to do that, they changed his name to just the Führer and give him sunglasses.
God damn it, why would you do that? Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Kind of getting owned right now by these like little funny dragon thingies, these tapeworms.
Okay, so as long as I hit him with an attack, I can at least guarantee he's not going to necessarily use it, and I can actually get to where I can just fucking... Okay. I'm going to want to use Ice Wall.
Ice Wall.
So I can get a turn back. Please. That'll work if it hits. It doesn't. Don't fuck this up. Okay.
Ooh.
Now I can transform. Can I at least... Oh, thank God. Oh my God.
Blow that fucker up. Get him. Get him.
Oh, you're...
Oh, well. Oh, well, that's turning.
lame.
That's bad. Hey. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You dickweed. Fine.
Things seem to be going wrong. Oh.
Go right to hell.
Flashed them. Hell yeah. You ever play Charles Barkley Shadow Jam Gaiden?
I have not. I have actually not played any sports games other than Wii Sports and the Winter Olympics games, Sonic and Mario on the DS.
Does Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden count as a sports game?
I don't know.
Well, hold on. Did you not watch like the Best Friends play it?
No.
Oh, no, it's an RPG. No, it's like an RPG Maker RPG where you play as Charles Barkley in a future where basketball was banned because of a chaos dunk nearly destroyed all life on planet Earth.
Oh,
Like-
that's
like the Monstars from Space Jam were part of it. It was a whole thing.
wow.
Wow, no, that was like one of the better playthroughs from Best Friends Play. It was like Liam and Pat doing it, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very rare pairing.
Oh.
It was like
God damn it, you just aren't weak to anything.
it was quite good. There was a mechanic where in the overworld you run into these like speaking points where you'd get a bunch of information thrown at you in typical RPG fashion, but it was actually just like a whole bunch of long-winded messages from NeoGAF forums the creator thought was funny. They would talk about like old RPGs and shit like that. Hey, eat this thing. Delicious. Oh, that's a good RPG, Charles
There
Barkley.
we go.
Master of the Six Realms? We got him?
We got Samarkarm.
That's what we like to hear.
There it is. Hell
Revive
yeah.
ally. All HP.
Oh, I'm
way
so-
better.
I'm so excited. Fuck yeah.
Well, I mean, ideally.
I even grabbed this and I'm like, oh, that's what that does? Oh. Surf is never going to not be in battle.
Shout out to Surf. I mean, ideally, the super res would never be used anyway. Like, that's just unnecessary. Come on. Why would we die in an RPG? It's just numbers.
So,
Just do math good.
so not only am I going for Samarkarm on Surf, but I'm putting it on CLO as well.
You want double revive machine. Is this just your dedicated party for the rest of the game? Are these the boys?
I'm wondering that. Because I would have to do a lot to catch Argala up.
Right. Well, Argala's only a few levels behind, and it's still above Gale.
No, in terms of
like skills.
in terms of Matra.
Right.
And I'm like, man, if that wasn't a problem. Because Cielo just came with a bunch of shit that makes him pretty good. Like, he's only weak to status moves.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, but that's pretty good until this dungeon. where that is now actually coming to bite me in the ass. Because it always seems like every single time you get a new party member, the next time you go into a dungeon, and it's a new dungeon, hey, look at that. There's a bunch of enemies that specifically target that weakness. Huh, I wonder what's up with that. It's almost like we wanted to force you to not stick to specific party members and actually force you to move them around. That's what it says.
Only
That's
weak
what it says
status.
on its thing.
Only
It
weak
says
status.
weak status. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll take it.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Having one person on the team who's not weak to normal elemental stuff, that's pretty decent.
Ideally, he'll survive a couple like big sweeping attacks. Then, like, it should be nice. Sure, maybe he'll get like poisoned or stunned or confused or the 7 other different status effects that do funny things in SMT games. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? I don't know shit about this.
I could bring Argila on and have the team be Surf, Argila, and Cielo, and that wouldn't be half bad. I just would have to pump some mantra into Argila. It would be such a fucking pain in the ass right now. Ah! You treating it so lightly makes me laugh. Listen, Ozzy. Listen. Don't forget how that Apocalypse playthrough went. And how long it took for me to beat Yahweh. Just don't
you're not
don't
supposed to
forget
say,
that.
You're not supposed to say the name. You're not supposed to do that. It's kind of like you're explicitly not supposed to say it out loud. It's like a whole
funny
thing.
because my biological mother said the name so many times. I'm like, I thought that was supposed to be blasphemous. Oh, you can't actually pronounce it, so it's fine.
You're still trying to, though.
You're still trying. Oh,
Hey,
Armin,
you're
all
still
right.
trying. Listen, I'm just saying. Don't play with fire. You're gonna get burned. That oven's hot. It's red hot. Don't put your hand on it.
Oh, look at that.
Strange presence. Maybe I'll save first. Let me just go to the nearest save point before I open this door. Phew, that sure was that sure was a long walk to the save point, man. Thank God I came right back here. We didn't run into any trouble along the way. Whoa, it's
The Embryon!
I
I see those damn wolves are allying you with you to attack Ajna. Don't underestimate us.
Yeah. And Shin, we're goobers and jobbers.
Didn't I already figure out this jackass's weakness?
Eventually. It looks like they're just in pajamas. Like the one on the right is wearing like big heart boxers. You know what I mean?
Nope, that wasn't it. There it is. Eat his ass. Okay, you have more health than I thought.
No, you can't eat the people alive without buttering them up a little bit first.
Bye.
Oh,
Fuck!
I'm shielded, you know.
There it is.
Get zapped. Devour.
He was weak to force in SMT4, and that is fucking my ass up.
SMTs play by different rules. They're all different and crazy and unique and special in their own little weird way.
Crit.
That animation looks like it should hit more than one person.
I just love this music so much.
No, it's good. It's a good battle theme. SMT has pretty good battle music typically. Because I know you're going to hear it a lot, so it might as well be rocking.
Shoji Meguro is just such a god
Time to
when
put
it
some
comes to...
Put some points in Vit.
Yeah, I probably should at some point.
Good job, Gale. Wow, good job, Gale. You got your health back, I guess. Whatever. Sure.
It's like, alright, I could have done that anyway, but... you know.
Revival gym. Oh, sick. Oh, whoa, there's a kind of floating hadron thingy-majiggy. Whoa, what's in here? Organic cell. Yeah, okay. Cool.
So I didn't need to come in here at all. That's funny.
Yeah, we got XP. And a save point. This guitar is really good. This is some real sick
It's
guitar.
my favorite battle theme. Just ever.
It's good shit.
But I hate that I like the ambush theme, because it's not supposed to be a good sign.
No, it's not. This is like, hey, get fucked, idiot.
Come on, get that bolt master. Come on.
Get that bolt master. Oh. Yeah, we bolted.
So if I go, interesting. Okay. Yours is Nocturne's normal battle.
What the fuck is... I'm like browsing Twitter while hanging out. Apologies for doing that, by the way.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm doing what Pat does all the time. I'm just browsing my phone while you're playing the video game that I only know something about. And Tesla put out a tweet. I do not follow Tesla. We'll establish this. I'm seeing this because a friend of mine is dunking on them. Tesla put out
God
a
damn it,
tweet.
I got a stomach ache.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go get some Tums, I guess. Every day is a Tums festival.
Here you go, have some Tums.
Easy.
There we go.
Gotta keep
now,
it okay. Tesla's tweeted out that apparently they brought Steam to Tesla, so you can play games on your Tesla now. Which,
that's not a mistake at all.
yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sure with all the recent videos of Teslas going out of control and people needing to take manual control, or else they'll, like, I don't know, run over everyone in the street, letting them play Bad Rats or whatever at the same time is a good idea. I bring this up because the video game that's in question that they're showing off in this little video is Cyberpunk 2077, and it's like,
Jesus Christ.
there is no more fitting game, I think, than that to show off a stupid idea
Like,
this
of
is for
all...
Tesla. Like, the buggy mess that gives us a bad view of what a cybernetic future could be like, that completely ignores the, like, beautiful source material of what the, like, blind anti-capitalist message. Blind to the anti-capitalist message of the original, like, Cyberpunk series. God, it's brilliant. Did you know that for, like, 5 years of Tesla running, people could not open their doors if it was cold out?
Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
And then some dude is like, oh, you're making a big deal. All you have to do is pour hot water over the thumb thing. And it's like, why do you have to do that?
Hey, you know what I do when it's cold and I have to open my car door? I just open it. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's basic functionality. The door functions because it can open and close and lock.
You're making so much of a bigger deal than it needs to be. I can't believe you.
Tesla bros are just like so delusional. It's like pathetic. You have a car, don't you?
I don't. No, I actually don't have a car.
Oh, what were you about to say?
The what?
What were you just about to say before I asked about the car? You were like, I don't, and then what? What is it? What is it you don't?
I really need that ADHD medication because I am losing trains of thought again.
I'm sorry.
I would have probably remembered, but nope.
Well,
Nope, not this time.
I own a car, and I'm happy to say it is not a Tesla. It is a normal vehicle. I have a purple SUV. Woo. It has AC and a backup camera. And I can Bluetooth connect to my phone with it if I wanted to, which I don't. I listen to CDs when I drive it. Woo. I kind of wish I didn't need a car. Like, I don't care about it. I don't like driving. It's scary. I mean, you have a license. You can drive, right?
Yeah, I'll be able to drive. I just
You don't have to.
haven't gotten the license.
What do you mean you haven't gotten the license?
So let me tell you a little Sveri backstory.
Yeah, give me some lore.
So Sveri used to be a pretty paranoid kid. Wow, believe it
Okay.
or not.
Yeah, no, it's hard to believe.
Because of the biological mother doing everything in her power to make me that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, after, acclimating to my new life with my my dad and mom,
Mhm.
and I'm going to high school, I'm slowly undoing all the damage, and they go ahead and sign me up for driving lessons.
Hmm.
Not even a week later, and this was like a couple days before I was supposed to go to the lessons, a cement truck stops at the nearby intersection, not even that far down the road, and a bolt just ka-chunk, and the whole load of the back just tumbles over and instantly kills two people sitting in their car next to the cement truck.
Oh my god.
And I got to see the stain on the road that they couldn't scrub out
Oh my
from the car being pulverized. So needless to say, Sveri did not want to drive anymore.
Oh my
Sveri
god.
was paranoid again.
That's fair. I mean, usually the response to this is, well, I'm just never ever going to get behind any truck containing any material ever because I saw I watched one Final Destination movie and I do not want to be in that. Like, I get that.
I didn't need a Final Destination movie. I had real life right
You were
outside.
in one. Like, you were in one. You saw those people fall for it.
Missed the whole story. Thanks, Data. Oh.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Check the VOD.
You can
Check
always
the
go.
VOD.
You can always go back to the VOD. Yeah.
Yeah, we just exclamation point YouTube or something so you know where to find it. Oh, you don't have that command? Damn.
I maybe should have that as a command.
Damn, missing a lot of commands
Okay,
here,
I
it
don't
looks
need
like.
that as a command.
Okay, well, if you say that, if you say so, the homophobic Sveri, sure.
You
confirmed.
timed that so that I would say I need that as a command right as you typed that.
Mhm.
You did that on purpose. I see how it is.
Yeah, no, we're playing psychological warfare here. Because Ty doesn't have that command either, as much as I'm like telling them they need it. Get Hamid, by the way. TLDR, cement truck dumps on two people, and Sveri does not want to be anywhere near that situation. That's the TLDR.
Sveri became a very paranoid child after that point.
Sveri bought a bus pass.
Didn't even do that.
Didn't even do that. Did you like have a bike or
damn it.
anything? You're getting Hamid all over the place and Shockwave.
So I use a bike to get everywhere.
Okay, yeah. Like, is it like an e-bike or like a pedal power?
Pedal power.
Hell yeah.
I want to get a e-bike that has pedal assist.
Yeah, those are good.
It's only like $200, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, and how big is this bike? And the bike is normal size, and I'm like,
Oh.
I might invest in that when I get my my tax return.
Yeah. I've wanted to get a bike for a good while.
God damn it, skunkies!
I only ever had one bike in my life, and it got stolen after a week, which is fun. So I know how to ride a bike, but I
funny
have very
thing-
little experience. Yeah. Funny thing.
My previous bike was literally stolen while I left it overnight at work, chained to the fence, which was pretty secure, yeah?
Yeah. Did they steal the fence?
They peeled the
They
fence.
peeled the fence?
They got bolt cutters and fucked that thing up, and there was a ton of missing wooden boards from them just getting at the bike.
Jesus Christ.
And the best part, the camera was facing right at the bike, but because the dumbasses installing the cameras didn't think about the light directly across the street, you couldn't see a goddamn thing. All you got was glare.
How much property damage are people willing to do to get some Schwinn? Like, wow.
I was baffled. And guess what? The Starbucks next door, no cameras on the
cameras.
outside.
No, it's Spucks. I don't need cameras.
And I'm just like, the fuck?
What are you supposed to do?
And I
That
reported to the police, and it's just like, oh well.
Oh, well, sorry about that. Might as well walk, I guess. No, our...
And then my absolute favorite part, get a hold of my insurance.
Right.
How much is the bike again, you said? This much. If it was double that, we'd be able to help.
Really?
Thanks for nothing, jackasses.
What? What? Why is that how it works?
The bike would have to be $500
What
before
the
they could do
fuck?
anything about it.
What the fuck?
And they could not cover it. But
That's
let us know if
stupid.
it gets if another bike gets stolen. Thanks.
What the fuck, man? I've always wanted a bike ever since mine was stolen as a kid. But I've always been rather tall, so it's hard to get a bike that would fit my frame. I don't know what the measurements would be exactly for 6'6" on a bike. Whenever I see people who ride bicycles that are usually like 5'8" to 5'10" at most. Those are for short kings and queens. People who can ride those little like tricycles that they give monkeys at the circus. Like, I can't fit in a go-kart. I can't ride a bike.
Of course you got first turn, you fucker.
It's just half your life. Don't worry about it.
I forgot. I wanted to use the new move. I'm a dumb. So as you can see, this is how most of the SMT playthroughs go, where I just forget weaknesses and repels, and I don't learn my lesson.
There's a go-kart in a car? Yeah, give me like a Volkswagen Beetle. I'll go-kart around in that. This look like an actual clown car. We need to like bring back Flintstone style cars. That'd help the environment, I think. Yo, we just got a save point. Let's go.
That was actually not too bad.
Very reasonable. Very reasonable sewer. That could have
I
been
have
worse.
a feeling that it is going to get so much worse.
That could have been way worse. Who will download? Unknown download.
No shit. I have to get both. That's
Heal
what I
magic
figured,
skills.
but goddamn.
Heal magic skills. The magical heal skills.
Bolt God. There it is.
There
Electric
it is.
resist.
There it is. There it is.
I don't have the money for that. And what did I Let's grab it. All right, in the meanwhile, is there something I can get Gale that would be beneficial to him?
You can get him like a haircut, maybe. He's got like a mullet under that hood.
Should I get him? What does this do again?
Mutual karma?
Mutual karma.
I think that makes it so you gain XP when you're not in battle, isn't it?
That's this one, shared karma.
Is what is mutual karma then?
I have no idea.
Here, I'll look it up. SMT mutual karma. It lets your non-in-use characters gain experience. Mutual karma gives out of the party characters 100% of the experience earned by your fighting team.
Ah, I see.
So it's just better than share karma. If I remember correct, wait, what? Is it not a... If you equip both, no, it doesn't increase experience. Alright, whatever. Who cares? I'm not reading this like forum thread.
Damn, that's a lot.
It's a lot of macas.
Because here's the
Ooh.
thing, I know consume probably has to be better, and having iron stomach is probably pretty cool.
Yeah, and also you get like Hellfang. It's not like big damage.
It's a physical attack and it takes HP.
Right.
Consume is only the real, like consume and iron stomach is probably the only ones I would actually care about. And I don't get stomach aches often enough to justify putting that on. I could just use a disache or get Cielo to just pop on.
Looking at Gale here. Gale's like demon form. Looking kind of comfy. Looking a little comfy cozy.
Oh yeah,
that's a look, isn't it?
Definitely. He's got a nice poncho.
Yeah, I'm into the poncho look. I like a good poncho. Mad
There's
Rush.
these ones. I have not put them on anyone because all physical attacks consume HP for some reason. And I'm just like, well, if an enemy is weak to physical, then I could just use the regular attack. All right. If I want to, God, I'm yawning.
I haven't even yawned since the stream started. Like,
What the
I'm
fuck?
good. I gave it to you. I passed it along. It's like wish baton or whatever the fuck. Heal magic skills.
I don't want to give him heals because we
Expel
already
magic
got...
skills. Death magic skills. Wow, these are
Expel could be pretty useful.
Expel some void.
It's very cheap too. Let's go ahead and just grab it for him.
Cha-ching. Congrats.
As we are waiting to be able to get him this shit, we can start working on some cheap ass shit. That's kind of how I've been going about these guys.
Getting him cheap.
The reason why physical is like that is because its damage scales harder than magic. Biz is the big damage. Oh, that's a shame. I am so far into the playthrough, and that is just
That's too bad.
I don't know if I can fix that kind of build.
Yeah, don't know if you can like pivot. You need like some kind of genie to help your game to do that.
Yeah.
You need like some kind of engine to get to work to fix this. That'd be crazy.
Oxygen tank. Oh boy. When noise at its maximum, the waterway will flood and you'll be swept back here. Best of luck.
When noise is at
Oh.
its maximum. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we love equipping oxygen tanks. You know what's better than the sewer level? An underwater level. Awesome. Uh-oh.
I'll laugh my ass off if I get there first go.
Uh-oh. Current seems to have increased in speed, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No shit.
Get some fin dolphins. What if this kill you as well? Like electrocuting the water?
It should.
Like, I feel like you'd be fried right now.
Yeah.
Zionga. Shwa. You're just eating them up. Shabamski.
200.
We've hit damage thresholds. Fire Emperors next. We love to see it. Right, it's gradually picking up speed. You hate to see it.
I see.
Huh?
Oh, really?
Is this the right way, or?
No, I went all the way back to the start by accident.
Good job. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, seems you didn't get it. Seems you messed around a little too much.
Nope.
Okay, well, let's go up. This guy not helping you?
That's
He's not like watching
amazing.
for demons. He's just hanging out, letting demons pop up wherever they may.
He's just letting them pop up.
Hello, what's up? This is cool. I don't really give a shit about these guys. Like, come on, man. Do your job. Have you had dinner yet?
Ooh.
Have you had dinner yet?
No, I actually haven't yet.
I also haven't had dinner yet. I'm very hungry. I'll probably make it after the
Do
stream.
you want to do a BRB and we
No,
could just go
no.
get dinner?
Oh yeah, let's go out and get dinner together. No, like I can like wait for stream to end. Like I'm just saying, I'm suddenly hungry and I don't know what to make.
Tell you what, how long do you feel like you can go?
I can go the rest of the stream. Like I could probably go a few hours. I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I'm hungry and I'm like, I got a frozen dinner and I'm like, I could just pop that in the
I was
microwave.
gonna make a salad or something, or like maybe mac and cheese if I'm feeling it. I haven't had mac and cheese in a
Yeah.
while. I'll do that.
Do you got bacon?
I don't eat meat.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
vegetarian. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
I mentioned this the other day.
You did.
I've
huh?
tweeted about it even. I don't eat meat. I don't drink soda. I don't like beer. I don't like tea that much. Like I like the smell of coffee. I don't drink coffee.
I feel bad because I feel like I should have caught that.
It's fine. No, I just don't do it. I don't have anything against people who like eat that stuff. But I'm more of a veggie head.
Veggies are good.
Veggies are good. I do not consider it a main personality trait or anything, but apparently my family would disagree. I was sent Christmas presents from them, and apparently they were vegetarian themed, which is like, that's nothing, right? That's not like a thing. That's not a thing. One of them was a cookbook, which is probably one of the most useless items someone could have in this day and age.
I'm gonna be so pissed if. Hey!
You almost got it your first time.
I'm so mad
Why?
because I was so close to being correct.
Yeah, you got it though. There it is.
There it is, that way.
Oh no, we yelled. Oh,
It became quiet.
okay. Well, that's easy.
It's like, gee, I wonder what happened. Could it have been anything bad? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that repel force is gonna do you a lot of good against this.
Blasted Mazionga!
Consume.
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 Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're looking a little low on the HP there.
I was hoping that I could, like, get one more pop off on him, but
No, 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 don't be greedy. Just get him. Just get him and then heal. Oh. Yeah, just heal, get your manas back up. It's easy. Angel Mastered.
All right.
When I make mac and cheese, I usually I'll add red pepper flakes, like crushed red pepper. I add that typically, but it's usually just normal like pasta and cheese. I don't add bacon or anything like that. Even when I ate meat, I didn't add bacon.
I used to add bacon before I had to change my diet up.
Mm-hmm.
As right now,
you're not like eating red meat and stuff. I know that.
yeah, no, I will eat red meat on occasion,
Mm-hmm.
but the goal is to reduce it to like chicken and fish and stuff should be 95% of my meat intake, and then red meat can be like a small portion,
Like a once a month treat.
like I decided on I can have it twice. How do I phrase? Once every other week. I think that's the way to say it.
All right, yeah,
Like,
once every other week.
on
is
and
fine.
off.
Yeah, alternating.
So it's like twice a month. That's the word I was. God, why was that difficult?
I don't know. Just you'll have like a hamburger or something twice a month. Then.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Is this just for like HRT stuff, or is it for a different reason?
So HRT is going to make me gain a lot of weight,
It can. Well, you're going through second puberty.
or possibly make me gain a lot of weight. I'm going to gain weight.
It's
though.
just
not a lot.
It's puberty. Like it's just a second puberty. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like I want to reduce how much damage that'll do.
Well, so you bragged about F cups earlier. Like that has to happen for that to happen. Like that's how it works. That's
Does
how that.
it?
I mean, a little bit. What do you think's in there? Like that's part of it.
Fuck. Well, they've been doing better than I thought so far.
You're proud of them so far. Good job, girls. Good
I'm
effort out
proud.
here today.
I'm proud of the progress. Don't make it.
High five so
turn it
far,
into-
everyone.
God damn it.
Red meat's it's good in moderation. It's got iron and stuff. Body needs some of that. It's kind of like red wine. Well, I guess red wine's better
Oh
for
God,
you than
yeah,
red
it's
meat.
high in iron, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't even think of that. I'm kind of. Why am I trying to set it? I need to. Yeah, this.
Chicken
What do you
fish
have to say?
is a member of the brutes. Their body was mercilessly torn to pieces and left for dead. Yo, left for dead stream confirmed.
Torn to pieces, huh? Looks just fairly intact to
If
me.
he's missing one limb, he's officially in 2 pieces. That counts. Yo, save point, let's go.
I could have just waited on this, but oh well.
Oh well, it's fine.
Get mantra. Let's see what we could do. Okay.
It downloaded. Spell magic. Spell resist sounds pretty good.
It probably is pretty decent.
You want to resist my spells? Fuck off. Get out of here.
Let me go ahead and grab that. And that's just... Well, there is higher death stuff. I could check it out at some point. Man, Deserted Ship was something else because that was the first. So at the time, I was looking at Cielo's kit,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, if I put some healing on you, you would be an amazing party member.
Yeah.
And so I went to put the first healing mantra on him. Then I go to the ship and then realize how good of an idea that was because, hey, look, you're without a healer. Argala's not here.
Thank God for
Argala's
Cielo.
off being bait. Fuck.
Thank God for our good friend Cielo here, who's not racist at all.
Not a racist depiction at all.
There is nothing offensive about this World of Warcraft troll character.
God damn it. Man, the trolls and the Tauren just being in the same...
Don't forget don't forget the goblins. Don't forget that these are the monster races in WoW. It's sick, isn't it? It's cool.
Fuck yeah.
It's a real shame too, considering they're like the Tauren and the trolls and whatnot are probably some of the more fun races to play in the Horde, and they're like that. You just have to get over
Yeah.
you just have to get over and being kind of racist, and that's a
Yeah.
very generous kinda.
Fuck.
Sakunda. Ho 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 ho.
Gale turned against the party. Thanks, jackass. Fuck you.
Okay, shot a bird to death. Good job.
I love that it's like, you're ambushed. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a bird. I bet I know its weakness. Oh, look at that.
You just fucking shoot it. Oh, hey, it's these assholes. What's their weakness?
It's the hummus shit.
Hamas. Is that hummus shit? I've had
So if
hummus
I
before.
pass, hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Come on. Yeah! Eat them! You get what you deserve, fuckers.
Whoa, Big Thrones XP. It's almost like it's one of those earlier level unlocks you're just getting now.
Oh yeah.
What a crazy
It's
coincidence.
almost... I love that, like, one of the times I grabbed one of the early level ones and I just, like, literally got it in one battle. And I was like, wow. Wow.
Oh, hey. Yo, what's up, baby? What's
Fuck
up, girl? Ooh, R18 stream.
God damn it. Not weak to it like I thought you were. Let's try this.
This,
Did not work.
that sucks.
Does this work?
The Omga. Not much. Doesn't really work, does it?
No.
Ow, a wave.
Horse, huh?
Ow, a wave.
That's what I thought.
There we
Dumb
go.
bitch.
Get fucked by force.
Ooh, really? Nice!
Valor.
Damn you. So it seems we're at an impasse.
Yes. Game's easy and also for babies.
Don't think about it too hard, Ozzy.
Game's easy for babies. I don't understand why he's racist. It is weird he has the accent. Admittedly, he's not black, which kind of makes it feel like he's just some like white kid putting on an act then, which is a little, I don't know. There's only one way you can really read it. It's not racist, which is just the devs were stupid, right? I mean, this is the dub where he's like this, isn't it? This isn't in English by default, right? Does this have like a? This is just a dub version, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's only the dub.
Yeah, so it's like, what's his accent in the actual game? Like in the Japanese dub? Because that's the thing that happens in a lot of these, like translations in older games where it's like, hey, we have this very particular Japanese, like regional accent that we were trying to translate to an American accent. Like in, the Phoenix Wright games, they'll take that one photographer who's supposed to be like from the more agricultural prefecture, which I forget where, and they're like, yeah, we'll just make her sound like a fucking country bumpkin in the English dub. It's fine. We'll just write her like that. She'll say y'all and howdy and stuff. She'll sound like Sandy Cheeks. Maybe that's what they're doing with him.
I should be pumping this.
You gotta pump it up. You gotta pump up the football.
I should be technically being the tank because I have some Arcarm right now. And if I'm not like pumping it, it's gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. I just see that in the top right corner. Bad. Oh, because I have curse on me.
That is bad. Damn, they're right. They were not kidding. That is bad.
That is pretty bad. Sounded like the music almost glitched out there. I thought I heard the advancement, the second phase. I've completely forgotten what these guys are weak to.
Wasn't it thunder or force?
No,
or...
they shield from thunder and reflect force.
It's Kansai accent. I think that's what the photographer woman's supposed to have in the Phoenix Wright game as well. Weak to ailments. They repel force.
I don't have. Oh.
I only have 200 health though.
Cielo could technically. I've already been specking Cielo and doing the ailment stuff. I could get a damaging move. Hey, how you doing, Munich?
Yo, what's up, Munich?
So there's only so many things I can do without causing problems. So let's. There we go. Get him. Fuck, that thing is so goddamn potent.
These guys are too strong.
I don't have mute. All right. See, I bought a whole ton of these and because I knew this game was going to be that way about it. I like being proven right because I get to be cynical. You're the Embryon, right? Lupa just passed by here, growled at me like he didn't remember who I was. Maybe it's just dark in here.
Oh, maybe he's corrupted by dark shadow magic, so you gotta put that dog down.
Yeah,
Doesn't Lupa kind
that
of
would
look
be
like...
about right.
Doesn't Lupa kind of look like a Monster Hunter character?
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the face paint and everything too. Like he just looks like a character I would have made a Monster Hunter a few years ago. You like in Jamaica's Chase of Pace from Southern Twang. Fits character better, he's easygoing comic relief. You could be easygoing comic relief and be Southern. That's perfectly fine. That's reasonable. There's lots of Southern comedians. I like to consider myself easygoing and potentially comical, and I'm Southern. I don't sound it anymore. That's just because of life.
There we go. Get their ass.
Devour. Eat that moth. I don't think they taste very good, right?
They can't possibly.
There's no way any of these would taste good ever. Yeah.
Earth Drain, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Has overeaten and cannot move.
Relatable. I get that. That happens sometimes. No, listen. Sometimes I think, yeah, I can make 2 burgers tonight. I'm pretty hungry. No. No, that's too much.
Hey, actually, I have to ask, how are veggie burgers these days?
Just get bean burgers and they're good. Like I get like I'll go buy these like frozen spicy black bean burgers and I'll just grill those up and they taste great. Bugs do lack a lot of nutrients. That's not true, actually.
Apparently, bugs have an abundance of nutrients.
Kind of an excess of nutrients. Yeah, no.
It's weird
You can
and uncomfortable.
You can get a lot from eating them. A surprisingly high amount of protein, but that's mostly because when you consume them, they're often cooked in large quantities. And that's how you get it. It's like eating a bunch of peanuts. Yeah, no, bugs have a lot. That's why there's been so much debate over the past few years about people eating bugs. In the scientific community, they're like, it makes sense. There's a whole lot of them. They make more very easily. They eat waste, so they can like be used for recycling and composting very easily. And then it's just cook them up.
Fuck yeah, Void Death, eat shit. I knew you were gonna do that, dumbass.
Australians are buff eating all those grubs. There's parts in Europe where they'll do that. There's like those cheeses that are made and fermented in certain parts of Europe. Not allowed in the US, of course, because of this, but the cheese is like aged and fermented because grubs will go around eating through parts of it. And that's a whole thing. Apparently it's delicious. I've had like scorpion before. I've had like cooked scorpion.
Holy shit, when did you have that?
When did you get explosions?
Oh, no.
What the fuck? They're just so happy to show off. Never tried bugs yet.
I got one shot.
Oh my god. That's a lot, huh?
Oh my god.
That's a lot, huh? These are the real
That
protagonists.
sucks.
These are the real protagonists of SMT, by the way. These are your
Oh
new heroes.
my god. That's SMT for you.
Never tried bugs yet. I would not eat bugs currently, as I do not eat living creatures ideally, but I understand why some do. If you go to what's it called? AT&T Field, I think it's called, the Seattle Mariners baseball stadium. They sell like fried crickets, like chili seasoned fried crickets. And people eat those at baseball games. Apparently they're good. It's like eating chips almost. It's weird. People be eating bugs. I've met people who eat mealworms, and it's just a thing they do.
Gonna kick your fucking ass, you bitch.
Kill these bugs, these fish, these starfish.
There we go. I was gonna laugh if he got a stomachache again, and I was just like, motherfucker, stop that.
Build up that stamina, dude.
All right. Well, I just literally saw some bullshit happen, so I'm gonna top it off.
Yeah, we can't risk it. Don't let the starfish embarrass you when you're on stream again.
You bitch ass motherfuckers.
Would y'all eat bugs, chat? I'm staying on this topic until it gets boring. Would y'all try a bug? How about you, Sveri? Would you try eating a bug if it was like cooked and
I
seasoned
have
and
actually told people I would totally eat a scorpion if it was
Yeah.
prepared properly.
whatnot? Yeah, and I had it on like from a food truck on top of a pizza.
Oh, that's... Huh.
That's something.
That's weird.
I mean, the texture kind of got wrapped up in the fact that it was like on a pizza, so like it was perfectly edible. It was crunchy.
I want to see. How good is this?
How good
when I
is
use
wild
it?
card?
That kind of sucked.
Yeah, it only did 90, nothing. Yeah, whatever. These guys have like what, 350 health?
It's like 250 or something like that.
Food reviews on stream. Listen, I've enjoyed a good amount of good food over the years. Scorpion pizza was not the worst thing I ate. I had mahi mahi tacos. Those are nice. Mahi mahi's pretty good. People eat that regularly in more coastal areas. Can't do that now though. That's fish. That's meat. I'd just be eating like cucumber, bell pepper, shit like that. Occasional tofu or tempeh or seitan or whatever.
That like couldn't have possibly gone better.
Yeah, you
as
handle
a
those
battle
good-
result.
You handle those goons.
And it's just so weird that they all three just did a normal attack. I'm like, wow, not even a status effect or anything? Huh. Why did I do that? I meant to hit Agileo.
Agileo. Power
I'm
charge.
so fucking good. This game.
Is this like some like Viking shit?
Yeah, Horace Velgar is Nordic.
Is that one of Odin's
Nordic
birds?
stuff. I believe so.
Yeah, because Odin's got those like two ravens. I think one's white and one's black. I don't know. I haven't played the new God of War, so I don't know anything.
The bird has souls on his under his wings. Yeah, you can if you look closely at the texture.
Bodies in shreds, sure.
Must be one of the brute's officers. It appears he was burned down then mutilated. He must have been tortured before finally dying.
Cool.
Judging by the runes, this was done by something very large. What a way to die.
Oh, I wonder who did it. Jeez.
Well, he's completely ripped apart. I'm not saying it like that. Man, maybe there's something down here besides us and Lupa. Yeah?
Mon, maybe there be something like. Mon, maybe there be something like that. What is this? What is this?
I'm not gonna read it out loud like that. Look.
You gotta read him with like a British accent to counter it.
I'm scared to do that because I might fuck it up and actually do the racist accent. So I'm not gonna try.
That's fair. No. I get tired of
Oh
British
yeah, I
accents.
know who voices Odin in SMT Apocalypse. And the moment I figured that out, I'm like, I don't fucking trust you, you piece of shit.
Who was it?
Same voice actor for Albert Wesker. Douglas Adams.
Okay. All right, Dougie.
And I'm looking at the IMDb. I'm like, you voice almost nothing but villains.
Let's
Gee,
go.
I wonder how this is gonna go. Oh, wow!
Yeah,
I was.
Good job casting him.
What a surprise! What a surprise that you hire the actor that plays villains turns out to be a jackass.
Insane. Nobody saw this twist coming.
Not that the actor himself is a jackass. I mean the
Yeah,
character.
yeah, I'm sure Dougie's fine and definitely not like a turf. We'll just look this up. Doug Adams.
I would be upset. I would be like, man, come on, I can't have nothing.
DC Douglas. Wait, hold on. Which Albert Wesker voice actor? There's been many Weskers.
Didn't I say? I literally just said his name and I already have forgotten it. What the fuck?
Because Lance Reddick voices him in the show, I think.
God damn it. Hang on.
He plays him in the show. DC Douglas voices him?
Yeah, it says DC Douglas.
Okay, yeah, DC Douglas. Let me see who else what else DC Douglas has voiced then. What else have you done, my boy? Okay, Octopath Traveler 2, he voices a character named Father, Attack on Titan, Tiger and Bunny Randall, Season Super Crooks, Vinland Saga as Catania's, yeah.
Well, there's so much more here than I thought, but yep, there he is.
Oh,
He
wow.
voices Albert Wesker and Teppen, apparently.
He's Suguru Kamoshida in Persona 5. That's cool.
Mhm.
He's X-Drake in... Well, X-Drake is actually a nice guy in One Piece. That's fine.
He's Yoshikaga Kira in JoJo.
Dope. Diego in Dead or Alive. Sure. Oh, he's Pod 042. I always knew that was fucked up. That SoCal... He's Azrael in Blaze Blue? Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, Azrael's a nice guy. That's not like a villain or anything. Sure. Okay.
When I looked, for whatever reason, it just only listed a bunch of villain. I was looking at IMDb.
Let's see.
That's why, because it wasn't actually very accurate.
Yeah, check behind the voice actors.
He's Albert Wesker in Resident Evil Revelations 2 as well.
He's Zero in,
And in
Zero Time
Ultimate
Dilemma.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D.
Oh, he's Legion in
Marvel
Mass
vs.
Effect.
Capcom
Oh.
3, Fate of Two Worlds.
Raven and
Well,
Eddie
he's a
Fulton.
lot of dudes in regular show.
I just saw that. Yeah, why is he so many regular show characters? He's the Grimoire,
Dark Side
Noir, and Nier.
Chronicles, Resident Evil 5.
There's a lot of Soul
Albert
Calibur
Wesker.
voices. Like Dot Hack.
He voices Legion in Mass Effect 2. No shit.
He's the Master and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, this guy's fucking super villain. He's two different bad guys in Evangelion. What? What are you doing?
Yeah, he plays so many villains.
Jesus Christ. I mean, if he does a good
And then
job.
you look at his portrait, and you just like, really?
This guy looks like he tips 20% minimum. Like, this guy looks nice enough.
He tips 20% and probably also can't walk out in sunlight, and
Oh, this is the bit
possibly
you're going for.
maybe drinks blood.
Okay, see, I'm saying he looks like a fine, upstanding member of society as a fellow, like, incredibly pale weirdo.
Okay, but look at this picture.
Okay, well... But listen, just
That's
because
what they used.
he looks like a novelist born in Maine doesn't mean that he's a vampire.
Let's go with Neutron Shot. It's pretty good. Oh, wait, right. They
He
put
gets
the
healed.
fucking shield on.
I mean, it was a pretty good heal, to be fair.
Oh, look at my dumbass. Doing things so well. So smart.
Mm-hmm.
Do I not? Why don't you have... Fine. Oh, because you're still not transformed. God damn it. God damn it. Oh yeah, you can just straight up make a magic build this entire time. Like, for real.
Magic is fun. You should do it. Have you played Dragon Quest games very much?
No, they're not my thing.
Really? No interest in the traditional, like, Western fantasy stuff? Or, like, Western medieval
No.
fantasy stuff?
It's very bland, and I'm going to admit I don't actually care for Toriyama's art style.
Wow! You should have told me that before he came on stream. Jesus. You should have warned me. You fulfilled what?
I'm sorry.
I find it very comfy, Toriyama's art style.
I find that I could appreciate what it is, but like when I see it, I'm like, oh, it's the Dragon Ball artist, and I can't help myself because all that art style is ingrained in my brain as Dragon Ball.
Well, I mean, it is Dragon Ball. It says like his masterpiece, and it's one of the most prominent pieces of media in human history. But
And
also,
so like I'm just unable to separate it from the art, and all I can think when I'm playing the games is
that's
Dragon
fair.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you get to have like unique designs for the most part. Like you don't see none of them slimes in Dragon Ball. You get like Vegeta. He's like slimy, but he's not one of those cute little slime things. You get like little Drakies and Hammer Hoods, and that one robot he knows how to draw and clearly loves drawing. He has one robot, and it's great.
The best way I can describe why I don't go for the Dragon Quest stuff is because, boy, is that stuff by the numbers, isn't it?
Talking about like just like this is just a classic that you're not doing anything too creative.
Extremely classic to its detriment.
I can see that, sure. I think that it's just they're easier to parse because of it. You don't have to worry about weird mechanics or enemies taking 15 turns in a row. You don't get Smirk as an emote out of Dragon Quest, right? Like you don't have stuff like that. What you see is kind of what you get in terms of most fights. I think that it gives a bit more room for just having a strong story, but that's not even a good excuse because SMT and games like that have such deep stories as well.
The funny thing is that Smirk was actually one of the things that made me go, okay, I'm in.
You want the game to abuse you like
I like
this.
the press turns. I like that kind of shit. It's pretty... It feeds off of that desire of... Man, I wish Pokemon games just like had literally anything added onto the combat.
I can see that. Pokemon is a little too
I wish they tried to keep anything that they ever put in a game.
Oh, like talking about how they introduce things like Mega Evolution and they get rid of it immediately, stuff like that.
Hey, look, here, we made a bunch of cool evolutions for all these Pokemon, and we took them away. Because the artist said that it was too difficult. He didn't want to draw them anymore. It was difficult. It was difficult to come up with new evolutions. And I'm like, so what are these fucking Mega Evolutions, motherfucker? Over here. What are you talking about? Look at Sword and Shield. What is this? Okay, but we don't talk about that. Fucker. That like absolutely pissed me off that he had the nerve to say that, then turned around and then made more basically Mega Evolutions, but oh no, they're super big.
Oh, these are super big. These are Gigantamax. I didn't hate Mega Evolutions. I don't hate Gigantamax. It's weird because like the newest one they've introduced, like Tetra Evolution or whatever it's
The
called.
Terra Stellize or whatever.
Terra Stellize,
Yeah.
does have more major gameplay impact and implication because it changes typings on your creature, which is is something interesting because it adds layers to the resistances. But then you can also trade it out, like you keep typing, but then you get more powerful stats. So there's a little mind game with it potentially, but you're limited to like once per duel, so it's not that deep.
What the fuck? I thought I had more. Oh, wait, because I passed. That's why. Of course, the one time. And you go for it again, you fucking jackass. Hey, how you doing, Zan? Having a great time over here. Okay, he's not gonna die when I pop this.
No, that's fine. Haba. Wow.
Oh!
Never mind, you died.
I see how curse works. Oh, that was a weird glitch.
You take damage you deal. Easy. You've learned, and now we know.
We're gonna sort that shit out right quick. Oh, yeah? Oh, you're frightened, are you?
Oh, you're so scared. Oh.
You gonna shit?
Big coward move.
There we go. Suck these nuts.
Good one. Points.
It's like it's right there. Secunda these nuts.
It's too easy though. It's too easy
It's
though.
the easiest one. Yeah, Takarabias are probably the hardest enemies so oh, god damn it. Alright, so there's this, and then... Well, maybe I should just go up the ladder and see what the fuck it is before going any further, I guess. Eat him. Thank you. Maybe you could level that bullshit sooner. I should go up the ladder.
I feel sad when I see Omega Lol in Twitch chat, honestly. Because like, I feel bad. It's been so long.
It's sad because I wanted to like start doing talking about games in the same way that Total
TB
Biscuit did, but like I don't have the time for it.
What do you mean, like
realized,
reviews
and I'm like,
and stuff, or?
Yeah, just straight up, hey, here's the game that I am touching and like. Here's what I have to say about it, and just go into extensive detail.
Okay, okay.
I did a stream where I just like basically rambled on about, okay, this, and this, and this, and this, this, and this, and before I knew it, like 2 hours had already gone by. I'm like, oh shit. And what I recorded it and was originally going to basically take all of the stuff that I talked about in it and edit it down, put it into a script, and then make a video out of it. And then I just never got time to do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to edit stuff down like that.
And I was just like, fuck. If I didn't stream, I could possibly do it.
You could just stream you editing a video. That could be fun. I mean, people like to watch stuff like that, frankly.
Wally now has a cat,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm very happy for her. She just got a checkup at the vet, and she'll be going back for the spaying/neutering in a month.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's just like, oh boy.
Oh boy. Welcome to the
Oh,
world, little buddy.
boy.
You're a new member of the family. Oh, lose the nuts.
It's
No,
like,
you don't get
gotta,
them nuts.
otherwise there's gonna be problems.
Yeah, no, there are gonna be massive problems.
Yeah, the cat just pisses everywhere wherever he wants.
No, whatever. We don't care. It's fine. The idea of like you get a new pet, so you have to spay and neuter it so it doesn't get into problems. But like, imagine if a human got abducted and aliens had to do that to us, right? That'd be like a
God.
horror story. You'd have to
So-
put us in like a benevolent like zoo situation. It'd be scary.
I just saw that this has Makatora on it, and I'm wondering if that is the boost magic, but I don't remember. I think it's something else. But having Hamayon might be pretty good.
It's a good idea.
We'll see.
Get mantra teleport. How long are
I
these
should
sewers?
save.
Yeah, save. How long are these sewers?
I don't know. All I'm going to say is I probably will be ending the stream before we get through them.
Oh,
'Cause
sewers
I
part
have-
2.
Yeah, I know, right? Could you imagine if I accidentally hit that teleport and had to go all the way back from the beginning?
Just like last
That would be
stream.
upsetting.
Just last stream, you have to redo all that progress again. That'd be lovely.
Could you imagine?
Okay, ladder. Oh, bird.
What were you allergic to again?
I think this was allergic to peanuts.
So, you haven't been here for it, but I have started at one point just calling weaknesses allergies. And it's like my favorite thing to say now. I can't help but say it. It's pretty great. It's now the ongoing thing.
I mean, allergies is fair. People know what you mean.
And at some point, instead of saying cool beans, I just started saying good beans.
Good beans?
Good beans.
Say good beans. I mean,
Good
how
beans.
that implies you had this. You said cool beans like often enough to like change your speech with it. Like you already had the cool beans habit, and you adapted it to something else.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the case.
Okay. Okay. Sure. All right. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Just smack the shit out of it. Damn, didn't want to be eaten.
Desperately did
Wow.
not want to be. Who would want to be? Who would want to be eaten? Chat. No perverts.
Somebody comes out as a vor enthusiast and it's like, all right, time to end the stream.
Is there a better word for that than vor enthusiast? Like, do they have like an identifying term?
I don't know.
Do they have a name? I
I
feel like
don't
I could
know.
ask
I
around,
don't
but
wanna
I've never
find
seen
out.
one. It'd be very easy to find out. Is the thing.
Bitch. Fuck yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Somebody's gonna get these points.
Devour. Tastes like chicken.
Ooh, so very close. It's these fucking passageways again. God damn it. Oh yeah, by the way, have you heard of Gil Studio before?
The name is familiar. What about it?
He does a bunch of SMT covers.
Oh, a lot of music stuff.
Yeah.
No, SMT has
And
good
I'm
music
just-
cover.
I'm just like, I love it because all of his music covers of these tracks are excellent. He did Digital Devil Saga, Rido, he did B2 from SMT4,
Yeah.
I should say. And it's just like, damn, he picked all the good ones.
There's a lot of good music. I like a lot of music in Nocturne. That's a good game. SMT4 has some real jammers too. Jammers? Jammies. There's some real pajamas in SMT4.
Like,
You're a master, by the way.
just having Shoji Meguro alone for a lot of the SMT series was like a massive boon. Like, it's literally what drew me to the series in the first place.
Dog, you gotta heal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I know my HP's getting real low.
Share 50 MP. That's what that is? That's so fucking weird. That's what I like to see.
Defense down all. Bust them up. Bust them up.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
We do like making all enemies weaker and then hitting them with like a big AoE.
Wait, I might have this.
Yo, fart cloud.
Destroy it.
That was easy. It's over here.
Oh, the fuck? Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I got my ass all turned around.
Oh, there's 4 of them now?
Shit!
What?
I
What?
just realized I put Hameon on him. That means... Wait, no, I might still be able to do it. Please tell me I can still do it. I can't! Oh my god, oh no!
Oh no. Oh hey, this is a problem. Hey. Hey.
Oh, hey, this is not okay.
Uh-oh. Stream over, everybody.
Let's do that, just in case. Got him. Fucker. Blood curse, huh? Of course.
Of course.
Damn right.
Oh boy. Street Fighter is tweeting about the closed beta test and how it starts in a few hours.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not gonna be able to play that tonight because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to be
Oh, sick.
responsible and not play. Yeah. It's just a normal checkup. I'm gonna go and say, hey doc, I want more drugs. And they'll go, yeah, sure.
Sounds about right.
Go hog wild, buddy. Go all out.
I am really not appreciating this.
No, I imagine not.
God damn it.
No, this looks quite bad. This looks like a big deal.
But because I have some Arkarm, this is much easier to come back from.
Thank God for that. You'll just like
Dumb bitch!
You'll just juggle who gets revived. That's all you'll do.
There we go. Get him. Oh.
Easy, not even scary. Hey, maybe save, by the way.
Save? What?
Maybe save, by the way. Since we opened the door and stuff.
That's back up there and up the stairs.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to go all the way back there to save. True, that's right. It would definitely require that.
Ah! You fucking good. God damn it. God damn it.
Hey, man, these birds easy, right?
No. Oh, that's all you're gonna do? Oh, never mind. Get wrecked. Now, those two are going to have shared karma.
Hmm.
God damn it. Why do I keep searching it for it on surf? I don't have it on surf. I have... Oh, he's double fucked.
Oh, this dude is so eaten.
Oh, you didn't need that. You already have Cherubim finished.
Surfing Gale, like, both devouring him, Lady in the Tramp style, just eating him from both ends until they accidentally kill.
God, I hate everything about that you just said.
Why?
Fuck. I hate it.
They're eating them up good. They're sharing a delicious meal.
Ah!
Yell MP getting a little low though. So
Yeah,
is
MP is-
Cielo. Cielo needs some. We need some mana points.
Oh, I somehow did not get fucked.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, Cielo did get fucked though.
I'm kinda...
I don't want to use that yet. This done? Okay, that's done. All right, there we go.
Getting tired of
sorry.
seeing hashtag SF6CBT on the timeline. I know what it means and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like hashtag CBT. When MapleStory 2 entered its own CBT, anyone who played it was given free merch in game that was like, here's a big hat that has CBT bolted on the front so everyone will know that you played in it. It's like, cool, awesome. Thanks. Thank you, MapleStory. I don't know if I played much of the first MapleStory.
I wish I could throw these moldy rolls at enemies and have it actually do poison damage.
That'd be fun.
I wish I could do that, but it's not that kind of game.
This isn't a funny game. This is a serious game for serious gamers. There were no jokes.
Don't do that. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, and you're doing that too. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I need to log into Fortnite, by the way. I forgot to do that. Let me check the
Oh,
item shop on Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. They're giving away free Christmas items every day in item shop in Fortnite. Oh boy, Fortnite.
If I can just... Damn it! So I don't understand because sometimes it gives me a press turn when I do that. Oh. Oh, you have Mudo as well. Oh, that's
hey.
sick.
Oh, this is lovely, actually. Thank God for the shield. The Carabria. What does starfish taste like?
I actually don't know.
Like,
I
what
don't
do-
think they're meant to be eaten.
I don't think they're meant to be eaten either, and it's probably part of how they were evolved. The intent being, hey, don't eat me, me taste bad. But like, what do they taste like though? Like I'm trying to get a piece of that, you know? I'm trying to rip into one of those with my bare teeth. I'm sure they're more than edible.
I should be able to spot these guys. Yeah! One of you didn't like that.
I hated that.
Nice.
Boy, what's in the item shop on Fortnite? Let me see.
Fuck.
You're doing fine. You got them.
No, I crunched my elbow between the armrest and the chair.
Uh-huh. That's
And
not
I'm just
good.
like-
You're not supposed to do that, I think.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. What the fuck?
You're having fun with video game.
Who are you? Oh, you're just as allergic to that as the other dude. I'm not too worried then.
No, we're not too worried.
Ooh, you got a lot of health though. Well, that sucks.
Easy though. Look, you master Mitama on both your losers. They're not losers. They're just, you know, they're not. Well, they're not winners either. They're not like the team. They're just hanging out. They're kind of like freeloaders, really.
They are being freeloaders, that's for sure. All right, now they'll be passively earning stuff. Hey, there's a save. I'm feeling honestly pretty hungry at this point.
Oh yeah.
Been streaming for like 3 hours.
Is this time to get the meal on? Is this when game over we eat?
Honestly, what do you think?
I mean, it's your stream. It's your call. Like, I'll just go start boiling water if you're ready to go, like, make dinner.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of hungry.
Okay.
I'm going to admit.
Well, here we can go. I'll make dinner. We can go out to eat. It's up to you.
Shit. Where is? So that's there. That's. Wait. Where do you go? Son of a bitch. Did I? Oh, that's unfortunate. I think that went somewhere.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh dear.
I'm sure you'll not remember the pathing at all next time you play. You'll just be even more lost.
I'm gonna be upset if I have to go all the way back over here. All right. There's gonna be a part 2. I think it's just mostly because it's this dungeon and it's a bunch of sewers.
That's what's making me
I
so
think
hungry.
it's just
Looking
like-
at the sewers.
All this eating that we're doing, this
We're,
good
we're,
eating.
we're devouring the sewers. We're literally devouring everything we find in the sewers, which is super healthy and good for you, by the way. Go out
Oh
and eat what you
yeah,
find in
those
sewers,
stomach
kids.
aches earlier. Thank you so much for coming on.
Of course.
You actually probably made this section a lot better,
I would hope so.
because like, if this is how I feel, even with the person, oh man, I don't want to
It's
know
the-
what
I
it would have
know,
been like without.
You would have dropped the game probably. You would have just been like, all right,
No.
gamers, well, we're
Because I have to
done."
know.
You have
I've
to
already
know.
went through Apocalypse and 4, and this is my 3rd
Okay.
SMT game
Okay, yeah, well,
in a
you're,
row.
you're invested at this point. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Dude,
Hmm.
if you go back and look at the SMT4 VODs, me trying to get neutral route was a trip.
I bet. Those are usually a little complex.
Cause like, oh my god. That shit was bullshit. Oh my god, and Ozzy just came back. Fuck.
Welcome back, Ozzy. It's dinner time. We're going out to get some
It's
meat.
dinner time, so
We're gonna
we're
have to get some
actually gonna
food. I'm
bail.
feeling Italian, don't you?
See, the shawarma sewers are causing you pain.
Yeah, this is fine. I've had worse sewer experiences.
Yeah, no, it's not causing me pain. It's just that I'm getting sleepy with them, and in turn getting hungry. Because when I get sleepy, I also get hungry. I can't explain it, but like that's a trait.
Probably some like deep caveman instinct to like make sure you're getting nutrients.
That way you don't like end up really fucking yourself over the next day.
Well, when you wake up and you gotta like chase down a mammoth of some sort.
Yeah, mammoth.
That's what they were
By
hunting.
yourself.
Yeah, listen. Sometimes
Not
you
like
gotta
they
go out
needed
and
a
do-
tribe to do it, and sometimes lost dudes.
There's some pussy ass mammoths out there. I'm sure someone at some point in human like prehistory took down a mammoth by themselves. I'm sure of it. Now, I'm not saying they like ran up to him face to face and fought him honorably, but I'm sure like one person soloed a mammoth at some point. It had to have happened. It's gotta. Like law of large numbers, it had to have happened.
Oh god, I almost got lockjaw right there. I could feel it.
I hate when that
That was
happens.
scary.
I hate when you
That
feel
was
like the
scary.
Do you feel like that click in like the tendons sometimes when you yawn too loud? Too loud.
No.
Oh shit.
Usually I just get the lockjaw.
Okay, that happens.
And so the funny thing is that I called it a Charlie horse in my jaw
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't know what lockjaw was. That was a day. That was a day getting to find out from other people that was what that was.
It was like a whole other thing. No, Charlie horse is like leg thing.
Yeah. Oh, I get those in the morning super easy.
Really? I don't think I've ever gotten one.
It's legitimately, so when I do my stretch,
Mm-hmm.
and then like for whatever particular reason, just waking up from sleep and doing a stretch is enough to give me a Charlie horse in either leg, depending on which one is flexing more.
That makes
So
sense.
that's great.
I can see that. It's something in the stream though, because I am very hungry.
Yeah.
Let's go
All
get
right.
food. Let's get food.
I will see y'all later. Let's see who is streaming right now. Pat is streaming.
Pat is streaming. Patrick Boyvin.
Pat is streaming. Justinian is streaming. Creepy Porpoise is streaming.
Stir is streaming. Sonic Fox. Grapefruit. What the fuck? Going through review. Ren and Stimpy's Nightmare. Queeve playing Brawl? Okay. Sure. Whatever. Why would someone play Brawl?
I've rated Justinian. I've rated Porpoise. Let's go ahead and rate Pat for once.
Yeah, let's read Pat. See if Pat feels about it. Is Pat pro raid? I don't watch Pat streams. He spends like half of it
Pat is
thanking
cool with
subscribers.
raids.
Okay.
Like even if it's like a small amount, like he doesn't mind.
He spends
Paige
so much
has
time.
absolutely shouted me out, and so has Pat.
Pat like spends so much of the stream thanking donations. It's insane. He's like he spends so much time thanking donors. It's like
But,
half
like,
the
the
show.
Sometimes the best shit is in that section. It's hilarious.
Just lo-
'Cause,
I'm just-
like
I just
when they
like
are
streams.
thinking the peepo,
Hmm?
sometimes the best bits come from those.
From the Peepo.
The peepo.
The Peepo. We
And
think
now we raid with the peepo.
we are the Peepo.
We are the peepo.
Get it in
All
there.
right, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful night. Do you have anything to say, Dak?
Keep on hanging in there.
All right.
That was always my sign off.